with, and they curse the hell out of me too, just to move on.
Just to
So
move
I'm
on.
very thankful when you have friends who could push you and curse you and
Give you that
yeah,
shove
yeah.
that you need to. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Okay, financially, everybody used to tell me you have to have a backup, you have to have a year, somebody have to take care of you. I was like, I go in with like blind, with it, just with the faith of God. The little money I had, I spent it, do everything in my store and stuff like.
Investment. You
Yes,
invested everything into that store.
everything. I only had like a month rent, and then so very thankful when you have friends who could.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, then my everything. I only had like a month. My whole year, my first year. I worked like I pay all my expense and I take care of myself. Thank God, I didn't have to get a penny from anyone. God was good.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
Yeah, God was good because that was one of my biggest fears. That I might have to go and borrow or get money from someone.
Who was your biggest supporter in all of this?
I would give that to all my customers. Oh my God. They follow me. They follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they follow me. Without them, without Richmond Hill and Queens, I don't know if I could have survived. So I have to give a big shout out to all of Queens, Richmond Hill, and all my customers. Them, they know who they are.
Wow. I don't want to affect the flow of our conversation, but I have to tell you, and I want to say this because I don't want to forget to tell you. I've also heard very good things about you. I heard that you, anytime anybody need any help or they need flour, that you are right there to support them.
I tried.
And thank you very much for doing that. Because there's so many times that we have people who know that we need the help, but they're not, lending their hand out. So that's a good thing. And guys, if you're watching this show today, please don't. If you need something of some flowers or whatever the occasion is, check out Shanta Flowers. Are you at one with here?
13014 Liberty Avenue, Richmond Hill, New York, 11419.
That's right. Get in touch with her, support her because she support our community, right?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Shanta, if you don't mind telling us, what did you do for a living before the flower business?
Oh my first job. Okay, I only worked 2 weeks as a secretariat hand in hand, and then I had to quit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my boss was an older man. I was told you cannot work with an older man.
Oh, God.
I was home. I always I am this person who always want to work. I want to work and get up. I don't want to be home and be a housewife, just cook and clean. I always said that's not for me. So after that, my sister used to sew. But I learned sewing from my mom. Then we used to sew clothes. We used to go out and sell it in the market. I used to do cake decorating, but I did cake decorating class in Guyana and New York. I do home economics, but now I cannot even bake a cake.
But you don't got time anyway, so.
You don't have the time.
Yes, I used to do sewing. Afterwards. I went to Singers. I did a designing class there. I did my sewing. I was a business woman. I used to teach, and then I used to do dress like bride.
So you got this knack in you.
Everything.
You born with this thing
Barbara
inside
used
of
to
you.
cut hair.
Oh, God. So you are a
creativity.
capital WOMAN.
I
Oh, that's nice. It's good to hear that. Like I tell people, you could be all that you want to be, despite all you have to do is dream big, right?
Yes.
and be persistent of what you want to do.
And let that dream become your plan.
Right, you cannot let nothing keep you back. Sometimes we are all tired. Sometimes I go to bed, I sleep 12 hours straight when I
Oh, really?
yes, I could sleep 12. I love sleeping.
Oh, wow.
I don't care. I could sleep like 24 hours
What?
and just come, get up and eat and go right back.
I wish I
Just
could sleep
because
like
my
that.
body
Because when
sometimes,
I think when she works, she does that
I
too.
does that.
24 hours on the around the clock. So
Yeah, you, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching From Our Hearts with Radhika, and
Ken,
that's right. And we are talking to the beautiful Shanta Flowers from Shanta Flowers. She is the CEO, the president, and everything for that store. And I ask you guys, please support her. If you need flowers for any occasion, please don't hesitate to contact her. You know your number offhand, 718.
718-322-3301 or 347-617-5129.
That's right. We don't want just to hear your story. We want to support you too. And thank
Thank
you for
you.
supporting our community.
Thank you.
yes, she's
You're welcome.
always there for us. Yes. Flowers are a special touch to make events beautiful, right? And you have also expanded to event planning. I know you took several courses,
Yes, yes.
and you do make astonishing event decorations. You have done backdrops for some of our shows. You have done for parties that I've gone to, and wonderful. And sometimes I've had the pleasure of helping you a little bit, but I'm not as creative as you on that, but I've had the pleasure to learn a little bit from you sometimes, right?
Right, right.
Apart from flowers, right? What other services does your shop provide to customers?
Okay. We do, apart from flowers, we do like balloon decorations. We just did backdrops. We do favors. We sell plants. Most of the thing include like wedding and events we do from birth to death, I would say. Put it that way, from birth to death.
You make beautiful garlands for
Okay,
wedding.
yes.
You have beautiful flowers and for pujas. You know, I've seen you have beautiful candles. You sell ribbons. You sell I don't know what you call those shiny things.
The sequins, all those
Yeah.
things. Yes, we sell, even though we do all the events for wedding and stuff like that. We do sell the materials that if you want to do
Do it yourself.
DIY it, you could do that too.
Mhm. That's very
While
interesting.
while Radhika is, I'm coming in with different questions. What do you do for your own time for self care to keep your head on? Because I know you do a lot of funerals and so on. What do you do to make sure that you are keeping your sanity?
Okay, chai tea.
What's that?
Chai
Chai
tea.
tea.
Oh, chai tea. Oh Lord, you do chai tea.
Honestly, I'm into this chai tea.
Oh really? You should have let me some chai tea
It
for us.
takes an
Oh
hour.
no.
The
Yeah,
way
I'll
I
tell
do
you.
it takes an hour. Trust me.
Oh really?
I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
certain
And
things.
at the parades, when you have the Diwali parade and the
Yeah.
Phagwa parade,
Yeah.
our shop is a must stop because she put out us a big table with goodies and
Oh
chai
really?
tea.
I know where
And
to go next time then.
yeah, yeah.
And flowers
Everybody
Oh
is a must.
really?
Yes.
or
Oh my
whatever
goodness.
Oh
is the
really?
Yes.
things.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it drains me though.
It
Mhm.
drains you.
Yeah, yeah. But I sleep, as I said,
I know
I sleep
once
a
at the
lot.
Diwali parade, right? You
Mhm.
had a whole stall and it was food that you donated. Everybody was coming and
Yeah.
getting the
Well, like
food at the Diwali parade that
Oh really?
maybe the year before
when
you
we
came.
were judging there,
Right.
the girls that was in front of the store doing it.
Oh, all right. Next
Yes,
time I know what to
yes,
do. Hope they
next
call me
right,
back to
yeah.
judge again.
Yeah.
So
It's 2 blocks away,
yeah,
so
don't worry. I could leave them and go and say I'm going to
Hopefully,
go judge. Come back. You know
well,
what?
next time I'll bring.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
yes, Shanta also has different kind of cards, wedding cards, sympathy cards, birthday cards. She has the balloons and the hang up decorations. She has ribbons, beads,
Yeah, we
anything
do
you need for
all.
a party. She has those champagne glasses for the bride and the groom.
Mhm.
I saw that the other day
Yes.
that I came in. And
Wow.
We
yes,
have like
and
a
the
different gift
numerous.
item for all occasion coming on to
Right, right.
Mother's Day. I don't start gather all
Oh,
my
yes?
mom yes, we have to get it from now.
When you
Or
get the most sale?
my most sales, I would say Valentine's and
Lovers.
Mother's Day. Yes, Valentine and
Can I
Mother's
ask
Day.
one more thing?
Sure.
Who buy the most flowers? Men or women?
Men,
Men?
men, of course.
All right. I just want to get in. Radhika, take over.
Even for Mother's Day, man. Even for Mother's Day,
I
men.
think so.
We share love,
When
baby.
is
We know how to do it.
It's
come
not
on,
because
girl.
they feel guilty about something.
I don't think so. We have
I'm
really
just
some
kidding.
really great dads. So when
I'm
on
just.
when on Father's
Mhm.
Day, I feel so sad. It's like, what is wrong with these women?
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on, support.
Let
they
me put in
get
a
they
pitch.
get
Really
they get
hard.
briefs and they
What
get
is wrong
socks
with
and
them?
Ladies,
undershorts.
What is wrong with you ladies? Get the guys some nice things. What they are, I mean, come on,
yeah,
Valentine, they
yeah.
buy so much. Do you know, okay, a lot of people would say guys doesn't like flowers. But I have lots of customer would come and I wish someone would give me these flowers.
Oh,
Mhm.
And I have customer who would come and you see how much money I'm spending. This Father's Day, I'm not taking any crap anymore.
oh.
Shanta
So,
brought you a nice plant today.
Oh, for me
Yes,
or for
yes.
no? We can give her. You know.
She
oh,
said Ken.
Oh, really? Oh, let me see what she bring. I like to show off sometimes.
No, this one is for your desk, but she also brought one for
one
you.
for
Oh,
the
you bring
desk.
that for the desk?
No,
Oh,
No,
this
the
is
desk
this is
one,
not for your desk. It's
the
already
desk,
congested.
oh,
so
this one for who?
This
that for
one
the
is for
for
the
the
house.
house.
Oh,
And
wow. Let me show off at this. You know I like plants.
yeah,
So
because
this
I
is good.
saw you
Look at
putting
this.
it up.
You know I like. Thank you very much. God bless you, my dear. Wow. I
I
wish we
saw
could get
you put up some of these last year.
right.
So I said, let me get
Yeah.
you.
So
Beautiful.
thank you. And we wish anybody come to the studio, they bring some nice flower for us.
Shanta also have giveaway. We have
Oh,
a
really?
little gift
So
to
the
give her.
bamboo,
Right.
And
when you get it, make sure you put $1 inside.
Oh, really?
Let me know after a year what's going to happen.
oh, I
Oh,
can
this
know
for
about
us
that.
too?
This is for you.
Yeah, this
For
is
your
for
For
your
me?
business. This is
For
for the
your
Ken
desk.
Oh,
Rambursad
really?
show.
All right. Beautiful. Love it.
It's leaking a little bit.
So
Yeah.
I got to put $1 note.
Yeah.
Which side?
I play with it, kiss it, talk to it.
So we can put this right there now. I
Yeah.
got a
There
spot
you
ready
go.
for this.
Mhm.
Well, thank you very much for being so generous.
Okay, before I open
And I
my
also got
business,
mine.
1 year, a guy came in, I was working, I was down. And so he is a regular customer. He bought me one small plant. So I was like, so he said, no, I saw you, sir. That's the reason I'm giving you this bamboo. Tell me a year after what's going to happen. I wish you all the luck. And a year after, he came in my store.
Wow. You didn't have to tell him. He see the business flourishing.
But do you know there's a little legend about the
Oh, I
bamboo plant?
believe in that legend, trust
There's
me.
a little
Oh my
legend. You
God.
can't buy it for yourself. Somebody has to give it to you. It
Oh,
has to
okay.
be a gift.
Oh, that's
Otherwise,
nice.
it doesn't work.
So
So,
probably next year when you come back, you're going to see a bigger studio with better lighting and everything.
This is pretty good.
Thank you. Go ahead, Radhika.
so Shanta, there's a lot of competition out there in the business, right? Plus, lots of people are doing the DIY, the do-it-yourself projects, right? YouTube's tutorials and all of that. How does this affect your business?
Okay, I tried not to let it get to me. As someone said, or some class I take, they said, do not look other business are doing, look what you are doing.
Yes.
If you focus on those business and what they are doing, you would become depressed and you would be down. And that way your business are going to be down too. So focus on yourself, focus like and when it's slow, do things in the store.
Mhm.
Thank God for the past 3 years, I haven't get to do anything to the store
Oh,
because I don't even have time to focus on other business.
wow.
Right.
Yes, and like I do try. There are times like I know when one big customer would want to the roses $15 a dozen. And I get it in a supermarket, like that price, I get it. So there are a few times I try to do it,
Right.
but 80% of the customer that come in and want my design and my style. They don't mind pay double for the
That's right.
price.
That's right. A
So
touch of
I said
class.
it's a waste of time to, do the supermarket style.
Well, the supermarkets just sell the flowers. They don't sell the arrangements. They don't sell the creativity.
Right.
It's the do it yourself.
And then when Shanta do it, Shanta do it with love. So
Oh,
You can
yeah, they
feel
said
it.
touch the
Yes,
love.
yes.
That's what
I
this is
have
about.
some
Yes.
customer do tell me
You
that.
see?
I do
Yeah.
had a few customer. One guy, before he died,
Oh,
that was like 8 years ago. He makes sure because he know he want his funeral to be at Elcock Funeral Home
hmm
because Mr. Elcock, when he was alive, he was like support the community with love. Even if
Wow.
you don't have X amount of money,
Really?
he does that. One person I know didn't have any money, and he did all the
Oh
funeral.
my.
Oh my
Isn't that good?
goodness.
So
That's
yes,
nice.
so that is why he said he wants his funeral to be there, and he wants nobody else to do his flowers but me. That
Oh,
was
that's
one
an
like
honor. That's an honor, right?
yes. 2 weeks ago, someone from the Bronx called me telling me I don't know her, but she said she see my work. I think on Facebook, and she was telling me the same thing. My father is a pandit, and I do not want anybody else to do my flowers. I want you to do it because I see your flowers. Is it with love? It's different.
Yeah, that's nice.
You
So
can
I
feel
had
it.
to
You can see
deliver
it.
it all the way to the Bronx at some funeral home there because at home she was so particular with, and I was like, sometimes you get some customer that you could say,
Yeah.
I hope everything goes right. So
Right.
a week after, she called me and she thanked me so much. So I just gave myself a little pat.
We give you a pat. We give you a pat too.
I give you a hug.
Yes. That's nice. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, you want to give some shout outs and then.
Oh yeah. I forget to give the love. You see,
Yes.
you cultivate with your story. Um,
So
let me
you
see.
start your sister Anita.
Okay, good. You go ahead. You go ahead and do it.
So hi, Anita. Always a pleasure, and you do a great job. You did a great job with the flyers. I gotta tell you. Hello, Sonia Christie Johnson. How are you doing? Priya Prasad. Hello. Nasima Rahman. How are you doing? Priya is there again. Priya is sharing. Thank you for sharing. We have Nasima Rahman. Priya, that's Priya again. Sheila Mangru Singh.
Yes, she's from
Manger.
Suriname.
Sheila Manger Singh, all the way from Suriname, right?
Yes.
Thank you for supporting us and watching this evening. We have Hasim Banu. I hope I'm
She is
pronouncing
from
his.
Canada. Yes.
Oh, hi. We have Canada in the house then too. Anwar Aziz. Hi. That's a shout out for you, Ken.
Hey, we got the man Roshan Shiv Charan is watching. He said he loves Shanta. Well, guess what? It's between me and you now. Shanta is next to me. Can't fight for her no more. That's it. It's history. Well, go ahead. I could cause a problem, right? So we have Kasri Agi. Good evening to you. And you can pay for Shanta love. Absolutely. And the first time that I saw Shanta, her how do I say, she exhumed beauty and humbleness and meekness and all the good words that I could find, not because she's right here, but to be very honest with you, I will always send a little message here and there to Shanta. But as a guy, I'm always careful how I, with the females, I don't want, so
That's okay.
I go cautiously, you know what I mean? So, Sharmila Sarup, a very good evening to you. Patricia Lal, good evening. Your daughter is watching Love What You Do what you love. That's Anjani Olarti. Shanti Prasad, a very good evening to you. She's watching Krishna Ji. Ken, put 100. I don't understand what you mean, but you can retype what you want. Shanta, I want one of those snake plants. and that is Ramola Prasad is writing that. We could probably, yeah,
Okay.
you know who that
I
is, right?
have, yes.
Yeah, we could
Well,
make
now
sure
I
she
have to
get that.
get that for her.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Next 2 weeks.
Shanta, do you have any questions about flowers that we can ask the audience and that they can give us an answer and they can get? I know you have a gift to give out
Yeah.
today, and Shanta also has two arrangements.
Oh, really?
She's gonna have two arrangements.
Okay.
We can do a little question and answer, and whoever answers right,
Yes.
we can have them pick up the arrangements in the month of April by Shanta's shop at 13014 Liberty Avenue, because come May month, she's going to be
Yes.
extremely busy.
And I know one of the questions
So,
we can ask,
yes.
if they were listening. Also, we want to say, Trevor Taylor, good evening, and thank you for watching. Anjani Mangal, good evening. Vic Suku, good evening. Ken put 100 on the bamboo plant. Oh, Jesus. Me nigga so much. Me put 100 cent to them. Khan, good evening, good night. So we don't have a long time more to go, but I'm sorry, but Kumar, good evening to you. So let's go ahead and continue our discussion.
All right. Okay, there's what I said. I know you did a lot of studies, a lot of courses to improve your creative skills. You've always been looking for all these courses and to better your skills and your marketing skills. You are a number one florist, I have to say. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have branched out to all these different streams in your business, right? How do you manage all of this? Do you have trained staff? Um, I know on Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, you work around the clock. Do you need additional staff?
Yes, on Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, I do have a lot of people. My daughter coming from Florida, and
Wow.
my sister,
Mhm.
all my who could be there, I
Oh,
call.
wow.
Plus, I hire a few extra help.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have to get like 8 to 10 person. And thank
Wow.
God, I have one really good florist. Oh my God, without him, I could not have
Oh,
done it.
really?
Yes, my friend Nathan, he would do like 20 arrangement, 24 arrange. He could do 2 dozen vase in 1 hour.
Really?
Yes, so
Probably this September, for February, we do a live show there to see how much people buy in flowers, and we could ask
Yeah,
them
we can
what
go
we
and
could do
see,
that,
right?
right? We could
Mhm.
probably help and chip in too. But go ahead.
yes. So then because you have to get one person to rock like the cash register, it's so hard to handle those
Oh my
days.
gosh.
Oh my God,
Mhm.
you have to really, really know what you are doing.
And then the phones might be going, and
Oh,
people are making lines. And
this is
Mhm.
2 years now. I don't answer the phone on Valentine's Day itself or Mother's Day because for the past 2 years, my daughter can't, because of COVID, she couldn't travel.
Mhm.
And so sometimes you call on the phone on Valentine and Mother's Day, it takes like 15 minutes to take an order. Whereas I could take care of like 6 customers in that
Wow.
15 minutes. I
Mhm.
could do a dozen
Mhm.
rows and wrap it in 3 minutes on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And the thing is, if
Yeah,
they made the effort to be in the store, they
they would
should be
get it
priority,
because,
right?
yes, it's already
Mhm.
wrapped in the store. They have to pay and go. If you order like a day or 2, 3 days before, you might get 20% off, 10% off.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay,
I
good.
give
That's a
gift
good thing.
card. But on the day of Valentine, and sometimes the day of Valentine, I send the price up
Oh, yes. Everybody does that.
because when you could pay for $50 2 days before, on the day of Valentine, you would pay $70.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is why I keep telling them, come in or call and
Be
place
the
the
early bird.
order.
Mhm.
Give me just $5 and
Right.
make your order,
Let me
Mhm.
ask you, not to butt it, what's the most expensive flower set you did for Valentine's Day? How much did it cost?
Mm. One, I was this last Valentine. It cost, I think he spent like for one ring. It was all cymbidium orchid. One cymbidium
Hmm.
orchid per stem, we
Hmm.
sell like $30, $40.
Hmm.
And he took, I can't but remember, but I had to use the whole, but his face was like, oh my God, was really beautiful. It cost him like
Hmm.
$450 plus
Papa
he,
love you
yeah.
wife there.
Mm-hmm.
I tell him take a video because we were so tired.
Wow.
Send me a video. He never did.
Oh,
Because the way I did it, it suit like one of those lobby, when
yeah,
you
yeah.
go in the,
Wow.
yeah, it was really nice.
I know you said we're kind of running out of time right
But we
now,
can we
right?
could
Yes,
play a little
yes.
bit extra 10 minutes
All
if
right,
you want.
yes. I have a question that I do want to ask you. Do you work with the client's budget?
Yes, we do.
Mm.
If they want an arrangement for, I could show them for
Mm.
$10 because we have some really poor people,
Right, right.
right?
Mm.
We could do it for $10. But do not bring me a $300 arrangement and tell me your budget is $10.
Oh no,
Yes, I
they
get
do
that a
that?
lot. I get it
What?
a lot. And from the time they do that, I feel it's disrespectful. So I try to make an excuse, what's just to turn them.
I brought up that question because I have a little story and that I don't even know
Mhm.
if you know this story. But when my dad passed away, he used to go at the senior center home, right? And the my sister Chan Jamuna, she was out of the country at the time. But the seniors got together
Hmm.
and they pulled some money to make an arrangement for my dad. And they went to your store and they did not have enough money.
Oh,
They did not have enough money for the beautiful arrangement that they wanted.
right, right.
And I don't know if you know this or if you knew it was my dad or whatever, because I heard of it afterwards. But you turned to them and said, "Give me whatever you have and make a nice arrangement, and I
Mm.
will deliver it to the parlor." And that is what you did. And I don't know if I ever got to thank you, but thank you from the bottom of
You're
my heart.
welcome.
You
Oh,
made those seniors very, very happy. And,
mm.
my dad would have been happy to have that little token from his friends. Yes.
As long as they tell me that budget, I
Mm,
work with them. Even if
mm,
you have like $75 for a funeral work,
Mhm.
which I start from 100 and up. Sometimes a funeral arrangement could be 400, 500. It could be 100. It's depends. Tell me what you have. If you don't have 100, I'll make something for you.
Right, right.
mm,
And
But
mm,
that's good though.
let
That's a
me
good
use my
judgment.
design and what, yes,
mm.
sometimes when I use, like during COVID, I think I did some of the best arrangement
Oh,
because those are the time everybody let me choose. So
Yes.
I know, but when,
go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
yes, but when they said, okay, I want this and one, sometimes it doesn't coordinate together. I was like, oh my God, this, yeah,
You have you. I think a lot of time people have a mental image in their head,
yeah.
and it would not work. So, and once
Some
they see what it is, and you put it together, the aha moment come after that.
Yeah.
Yes, some of
Uh-huh.
them do comes out with really nice one too.
Right,
You ever
right.
cry for joy, see that somebody gives somebody something nice, a nice bouquet, or get sad in a happy way?
Yes, there are a lot of times like people would come in, they wouldn't know this person or they are not that friends. It's
Really?
just they buy for cheer up that person.
Oh,
Yes, sir. And what I noticed now since COVID, there is a lot of people who are giving flowers
hmm,
just to cheer people up or so you know
wow.
That's
what,
so
we are
beautiful.
not
Yeah,
going to live forever.
yeah.
Let me make some one day. There's a lot of love going on since COVID.
So
Beautiful.
COVID is
Yes,
an eye opener,
yes.
as to say.
And a
Yes.
lot of these customers
Mm.
have been, it's like, I don't know what happened. They are
Mm.
so nice to me right now. It's like,
Oh,
I feel I don't want to close the store.
wow.
I know. You have an excellent location in the heart of Richmond Hill, right? Excellent. You also do delivery. Do you do delivery to all five of the boroughs? Do you or only in the Queens area?
We do to all the boroughs, providing they pay their delivery fee.
Transportation.
Yeah, because we do to the Bronx, we serve a lot in Long Island, we go to Brooklyn and stuff like. But certain place when they call last moment, if you call 3 o'clock, I want a delivery 5 all the way into Brooklyn.
Impossible.
I can't do it. You know, certain you have to let me know a day ahead. Close, I'll do it.
Do you do online? You sell online?
Yes, we do. My online store is flowersbyshanta.com.
Okay, so they can do their request there
Yes.
and make their payments, and you do
Everything
their
they
delivery.
do. The
everything
only
there.
thing my online is with Bloom Nation and like just they take 20%. So my online price is always higher
Higher,
than the
okay.
store
Right.
price.
I
Good.
see.
We have how much gift you gonna give out?
We have like 2 dozen roses in a vase. They have to collect that in the store, and we have like a little
We have-
zen something
Yes,
Okay,
here.
here.
good.
Let me bring it here.
I ask a question.
So
And
does
I
it
have
have
one
roses?
question. She have
yes, let they.
yes.
You need
I-
to ask a question from
Right.
your previous viewers. See
Yes.
what
Right.
do it like.
I got one question already.
Yeah, everybody, last week, the questions that we had, I'm going to call out your names in a
yes,
little bit so that you know who won the prizes
Oh,
last week that we
the
were
tree-
asking the
the
questions.
tree have to be
And you will
together.
have to inbox either Ken or myself, and we will get you those. It was kits, COVID kits last
Oh.
week, right?
So
this is
you
I
could
have
come with one question. I got one already.
You have one. Go
Yes.
ahead,
Oh,
because
Go ahead.
yes,
So wow, that's beautiful.
these are beautiful.
So the first question is, how many years Shanta was in the floral business? The first answer that comes in the shout box win the prize. All right, is that a fair question?
Yes.
That's right. Again, the question is, how many years Shanta was in the floral arrangement business? Let's go fire off, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll say hello to Kamal, Nazir, Tara Singh, good evening. Sharmila Sarup, good evening. Shanti Prasad is watching. Good to have her on. And I see Ramola says that that's the way. Kindness doesn't have to be for the people who know or who know you. Kindness is part of Siva to God, children. Tara Singh, hello, ladies and Ken. Let's me see. You need to hire more staff and expand your business more, much more. It would help the customer satisfaction. That's the key in the business. Absolutely. Good night, brother. Good night, Roche. It's good to have you on tuning. But I know that this young lady here, this pretty young lady, young lady, got you watching here. You know a person who self rub a radio host head. He gets lots of love. Don't. Oh, Lord, you could get me in trouble now. Or get her in trouble if she rubbed my head. Stanley, good evening to you, sir. I'm watching from New Jersey. Etwaru Indar, a very good evening to you. Shanti Prasad said, put 100 over. Khan, good evening. Your question now. We can ask your question.
All right. My question, goodness, what am I going to ask? Something about flowers.
Yeah, you can do that. I could help you with the question.
Flowers.
I'm going to write it for you.
Roses are red, violets are blue. And I have a question for you. What is one, if you don't have garlic, what flower can you use instead of garlic?
So one person says, Patricia Law said 15 years. I don't think it's 15 years. Roshan said 1999. Atwaru said 18 years. No, I think it's no. I can't say the answer yet. That none of them is right. Nice question, Radhika, and it's good to have Bibi Badurul, Badora tune in. In the meantime, guys, you can answer the question, and in just a few minutes, we'll be talking to a very special soul who has been on Mother Earth for a long time, and she'll be sharing some old time story with us here. And she's all fired up, smiling at the side. She got her husband next to her, and so we'll get them on shortly. So Can we? Let's see.
Shanta,
No.
do you have one more question? Because you have three gifts, two arrangements and one. And we have a gift here to give out
Oh,
too.
okay, you're
Do you
doing
have a question?
separately.
Um,
How much
See
you
a
got?
question from yesterday. So you put
no, we have the two arrangements for April,
mm-hmm.
and you have
And
the
this here.
Zen, the
the
Zen set.
the
Yeah.
center that's all
Mhm.
together.
So you want me to help you, or you got it? No, you go
Do
ahead.
it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I asked the question: when she sell the most flowers, and if you could answer when she get the most sale for her flowers, you win something. What she win? Let me see. These are what the things she gonna win.
Yes.
This is one stuff you're gonna
She
win,
already showed that.
and Radhika is going to. You know, I love
That's a
candles. Huh?
candle.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she got a nice candle here. It says it's a
Um,
good day to be happy. Wow, it smells nice. What flavor is this? Wow, beautiful.
okay. Is
So
this one gift or do we do it in three gifts?
we could do.
It's up to you what you want to do.
I
It's
think
a
this.
one
I
or
think
three.
those two can go together in this can go.
Yeah, and this is
Roshan said.
nice, beautiful.
Okay. So
Yeah, this is
Roshan
beautiful.
win my question.
Okay, so we got Roshan win one.
All right, Roshan, you won. You won the chance. Okay.
But let's get the text back.
How many years has Shanta been in the business? Do we
Yeah,
have a winner?
I don't think we get anybody yes.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh,
But
that might.
Shanti Samat say Mother's Day. Is it Mother's Day?
No.
No. Okay, we're not gonna say the answer. Who when you get the most sale? I know, but I can't. And I don't. I'm not gonna be in the game. I remember now.
I
She
think I
said it
said
earlier.
both. Yeah, 2 days.
Mhm.
2
So
days.
they have to set both days.
Oh, they have to say both days. All
Or
right,
how
good.
you think?
I don't
Both
mind.
No, you
days?
said one day was the most. You.
Okay, I think I know which one.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
She answer.
Yeah.
All right, we have another
So
winner, Juliet. Juliet at Waru,
okay,
Valentine's Day.
we got Tara. Tara Singh says Valentine's Day too. Um, and Ramona said Valentine's Day too.
So, all right. So we have the three gifts there. We have what's the name again? Juliet at Waru.
So I'm so glad that you came for this little interview. I hope
Mhm.
next time you come back,
Roshan,
we will bring you
do
on
you
for 2
prefer the
hours.
bouquet or do you want a gift?
I won't take the bouquet for his wife.
Shanta wants you to go and get the bouquet for your wife in April. All right.
It's a beautiful 2 dozen roses.
2 dozen roses. 2 dozen roses. So you, Roshan, that's for you.
Tara says she
And
said it first.
yeah, Tara is
Oh,
getting
oh,
you
Tara,
tips.
you win for truth, girl.
Yeah, I have her name down
Oh,
here.
you win, Tara. You
Yeah.
lucky.
Tara, send us your address, inbox it to Ken.
Right.
All right.
We have
Roshan, you have to go to the store to pick up your contact Shanta
Yeah.
and make arrangements when she has it available for you. I think it's going to be sometime in April. So
we can. Yes.
we have the other winners is Tara, Juliet Ekwaru, and you said there was another person.
No, she can. She can.
Everybody, please send us. Send us your address inbox so that we can try to drop it off or get it to you somehow.
So, yes, we'll send the pictures to you guys later on.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So once again, I know time is running out. We just have we are butting into another time zone.
Yeah, I just wanted to call out a few more names
Okay.
of the people who won last week
Okay, go ahead.
so that they can inbox us. I know we had the little company giveaway from Sherry Williams last week. A few what do you call those things? The
Hand
disinfectant
sanitizer.
hand sanitizers and some COVID test kit. All right, so we have Kevin Shakir. Kevin Shakir. He said what the right answer to the numbers. We have Ravindra Ramcharan.
Yeah, he watches us all the time.
Ravindra
So
Ramcharan, please send us the address. Ryan Lala also has a prize. He will be here soon, so
soon,
we
yes.
will keep his prize. Jenny Olarte won something as well. And we have, who is it? Okay, Ravina Lal won a prize
Rowena Lal, yes.
that you were here 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? Ramola Prasad and Geeta Ramprasad. They answered to the fried chicken.
Okay.
So we have the prizes. Just I know where Ramola lives. Ramola, you don't need to send me the address. I'll drop off your gift.
So let's play another song now. In the meantime, we're gonna make a switch over. Oh, Ramcharan, he's on. He says, he win. Oh no, he did. He's not on. Rowena Lal says that he wins something. So we'll play a song now, and we'll get ready for our another guest. And so I want to say thank you so much for coming
You're
on.
welcome.
I am sure that you're not nervous anymore.
I'm
And
comfortable.
good. And anytime you want to come back on the show and you want to advertise your show, your business on us, you can always come sit down with Ted for a couple of minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Don't be a stranger. We're from the
Mm.
same place in Guyana, actually. Right?
If people need
You're from the president
flower,
neighborhood.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
If customers need your to buy flowers, how can they contact you? Just let me know.
They could call me 718-322-3301 one day before, or you could just walk in.
Mhm.
All right. An arrangement, a simple one would take me 7 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, but
You
if
just
you
wait
want
a little bit.
something, yes, you want something fancy, you come in, you place your order, and you pick it up an hour or two later, or you could get it next day.
Good, good.
Okay.
Mm.
Again, thank you
All
so
right.
much, right, for coming
Shanti,
in.
thank you
You're
so
welcome. Thank you,
very much.
everyone.
Yeah. And guys, thanks for watching this episode.
Yes.
So Shanti is gonna sit in the studio. She's gonna listen in as we talk to Aji,
My
my Nani,
Mistress Shirley
Mrs. Shirley
Jaikaran.
Jaikaran. Come on down. Let's hear a song.
Oh, Ken,
Yeah.
the people are here from the Shanti was telling you about. Why can't you play the song and you listen to
Who?
the lady Shanti was telling you about?
They here?
The lady Shanti was telling you about.
Where she live?
Yeah, under her phone.
Come this way, Auntie. Come. Hi. Good evening. Um.
You get that?
Yes. Yeah. Hold on. You want to talk to them?
This is the people who need help, but they don't have a phone, so they went somewhere where they can get a phone. So I don't know. Get a number that we can call them back, maybe.
You can talk to her for 2 minutes. You want me to talk to her?
Yes,
Really?
yes. Talk to them for 2 minutes.
You alright?
Yes, yes.
You like the show?
Yes, nice.
Thank you.
Let's get in Guyana.
Oh. Yo, I'm talking about close to her. Hi there. I'm gonna tell
We
you.
are all in the chair. Get up, get up. Get. Good. Pare memang mulanya isa kali lehitan.
A very good evening and welcome back to the Ken Rampersad Show here on Island Zone Radio. And you know what? We got someone on the line. They are from, I think, Leg One on the Essequibo area. So good evening, dear. How are you? Can you hear me? Hi, good evening. How are you? She not hear me. So, hello, hello.
Hi, good night.
Hi, good night. How are you? Well, thanks for calling in. We're gonna be with you just for a couple. Okay. And I heard that you guys need some help in Guyana.
One second. Hold on.
You are watching the Ken Ramprasad show here. Okay, okay. Go ahead. All right. You know what? You can tell us what's going on. Right, yes. That's okay. Yes. Right. Okay, I see it. Yes. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna get in touch with you guys. I know that we heard of you guys before, and so we'll send something for you guys. Okay. And thank you. Tell them we will keep in touch. Shanti will keep in touch with you guys. All right. And and tell them thank you very much for reaching out. Okay. All right then. Thank you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Ken Ramprasad show here on Island Zone Radio. My mic is out of place, so let me get things together. And I'm so glad, Usha Azimula, for a long time I didn't see you on, my dear. Good to have you on. So, Radhika, you want to take over the mic from me?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So as we continue to our second segment, we continue to celebrate Women's History Month during this month of March. We have honored many iconic women from past to present. We have brought onto our program some of the powerhouse ladies in our community for the past weeks. But yesterday, a few days, I was hit by the feeling that we come from a strong line of women who have worked from dawn to dusk and well into the nights, building a future with their husbands, fighting for a better welfare for their children. Yes, I am talking about the women of yore, the women who gave birth and created life, the women who did not get a chance for education, the women who had to magically stretch a dollar to feed a family as if it was $1,000. The woman who sometimes went to bed hungry so that her family had their belly full. The woman who had gone through insurmountable sacrifices, but we often forget to tell them how much we appreciate them. Our mothers, grandmothers, sisters, daughters, all these nurturing souls. We often forget about the unsung heroes. Oops, I would say sheroes.
That's
All
right.
right,
That's right.
sheroes. The women who toiled alongside their husbands and dedicated their lives to their families, their children. Today, I am very pleased to have one such hero with us this evening. On behalf of Ken and myself, my dear viewer, it's a pleasure to present to you Mistress Charlie Jaikaran, who I affectionately call Mai, since I met her some 32 or 33 years ago, I think around that. Welcome to From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken. This evening, we would like to pay special respect and tribute, a long overdue respect, to these sheroes. So, Mai, here you are representing all these women. Thank you for coming here this evening. And viewers, she and Pai are like you and you, inseparable. So he is also here this evening. And before we end, I'm going to call him to say a little hi to you guys
Okay,
too.
no problem.
Because the star this evening is Mai. So we have her here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's salute all these women who formed us and whose names are not on plaques, not on awards, are not etched in stones.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, thank you very much for coming here this evening. And it's always a pleasure being with you. We are like mother and daughter since we met each other, right? So, you are also from the west coast of Demerara. You're all like around the same area. But we stole her and took her to East Coast afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, you were born and you grew up in Rumzek of the west coast of Demerara, right? How was your childhood there? Tell us a little bit about your parents. How many brothers and sisters? What was your young day as a girl growing up there?
Me only know my brother and my sister, but my mother get 13 children.
Okay.
And all of them there and only three of your life. One brother the queen and my sister there.
Mm-hmm.
So and my brother married, my sister married, and me my life there with my daddy and my mama. And me Abi Papa Walker. Got
You
rice
did?
and blast rice and so.
Oh, really?
Yes, whole rice, feel and so. Job bank and so.
Mm-hmm.
We work hard. And then from then we married 15 years.
15 years?
That is
Yes.
This husband here?
Yes.
Oh, Lord, a long time story.
What year did you get married? You were
Me and-
15.
We married 15, even 8, 20, but we don't know the year.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
all
Over
right.
20
Yes.
something years old.
No,
No,
no. Norma
No.
gonna be
But
50.
60 something. So you
Yeah,
a long
married.
time. A long time.
but that little girl, me can't see me set married people so young.
Yes, a long time people. Auntie from India. So,
Uh-huh.
so then I keep big girl with me.
Really?
So you live on the west coast,
Yes.
and Pi lived all the way in Champagne,
Champagne, my Coney Creek.
Borma Road,
Wow.
Myconi Creek.
Right.
Okay. So how did the two of you reach up to get married? Who winked at who first?
My brother having a cut rice in my Coney Creek. And he Siam. And he tak, built me the only sister like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he just always say, you have to see and buy for me.
Uh-huh.
And he Siam, having a cut rice together.
Right.
And then me and see the buy and so, and then the daddy them and so then make match on me.
Match wedding.
Only when in the Siam.
Oh, really?
No wonder he come before and then.
So you don't get to wink them off and things.
Not
So,
so
but
much.
when you see him, you
Me
fall in
no
love with him same
know.
time?
Me no know. Me no watch him.
Oh. You know watch him good? What if he watch you good? I should ask you that.
Me no know.
But 15 years old. So when you
Yeah.
married 15 years old, did you stay with your mom then? Or did you go with him?
Me go.
Oh, Lord.
Me go,
15-year-old.
Yes. My Coney Creek champagne. We go with lunch and so.
Uh-huh. You pack up your bag and you're gone.
Yeah.
And did you cry anything?
Bad cry.
Oh.
Bad.
So did you this time a different story now, This
No.
time the girl wait and enjoy life first, then go married and thing.
Married. Long time na so.
When you're married and thing and you go, long time people sleep on bag and mud ground and so on. How was life like then? You
No.
you got bed and stuff to sleep on? Or?
Yes, then go on bed. Then got bed and then got floor house.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom house. Dab.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh.
But small house,
How old are you now?
How much?
80.
80 years.
80. God bless you. You still look like you're 50 years ago. That's good. You can still laugh. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you had to move from West Coast all the way to East Coast.
Mhm.
How you adjust to that? You left all your friends and family behind. You come to a new family. How did you adjust?
And
How you make out?
In a little,
Right.
and in a delicate now,
Yes.
you grow, you be poor,
Mm-hmm.
and you grow little, and me marako. You're not gonna get enough
Sense.
sense. Yes.
So
So we make it.
me, you know me, little wicked, but me gotta keep things together. How old you get your first child?
You know, normal, remember.
You
That
been about
she
20 or you been
Uh,
No, me think
I think you were like 18.
18? Oh God, Uncle got a lucky Uncle come. I'm sorry, I've been in a big studio, man.
No, but that's not that Uncle come and help she.
Mm-hmm.
But when them come from the airport, tell them what happened in the airport. When them ask them where you go. at the immigration?
Me not remember.
You remember address. He not remember the address.
Me not know the address. Hey, now?
Yes. When
Oh,
you
yes,
guys come.
when I become now.
Right.
Then actually I go me tell her 87, 36, 134 Street.
She no zip code and he can't remember where
Oh
you
God,
Yes,
when you,
yes.
me young and me forget them things. What about you?
When I know the accident, me sit down and me tell them where I go. They tell me there I go, but that the old address me remember. You know that the old one. Because you hear move steady, you know. Yes.
So when you move from Rumsek to Myconi, what changes you had to adjust to? You had to get up early and cook for the whole family, or the same thing?
Well, actually, they made us work too.
You what?
Yeah, cut rice, plant
15
rice,
years old?
catch shrimps and fish and so.
Really?
Yeah, so when we come here, a champagne, the same thing they wanna do. They cut rice, plant rice with hand, and maybe no catch fish through cast net and so.
Oh, you know for the other?
Yeah, and seine and so.
Mm-hmm.
And the same work. So we don't find us strange.
Oh, good for you.
But then they got the break open the make so that made it hard.
Oh.
We come in and look from well, so create so much coconut.
Right.
Yes. We make it. We do.
Oh, but you know what's the good thing is that at 80 years old, you're still a smile and you still have this great. You got a good personality. You gotta be careful how you talk, you know. You gotta talk how Guyana talk, you know.
Yeah.
So that you're still a smile and you're glad. So you cook on things still?
I'll think about it for myself. Me and he alone living on house.
Oh God, nah. Pandemonium broccoli at the house there.
And when she comes, she cook for me too.
I'll think about it for myself.
Oh wow. That's good.
So,
It looked like them. This is a happy, good relationship because
very
watch
beautiful.
Uncle over that side there.
Yes,
He
smile.
laugh and smile steady, you know.
Let's help me to work and so too.
So did you anytime? So grew up, you see them just for one day. The next day you marry them. So you really get to fall in love with them. You know that feeling.
You got to carry.
You got to carry.
Yes.
You got to move. Them lifetime people is something else, you know.
You got to go with it.
Really? And wait. Let me ask you. Me go give Radhika the mic just now. Are you have luck me and so when are you married?
Yes.
Oh Jesus! Hear this thing. Let me get this thing out of me mind when me want to ask you. Me say right. When you get what luck me, what job? Let me hear. I mean, my viewers want to hear. What the job you ever done luck me then?
No, me not go.
You not go? You smart. You're the right one.
Never put you out in the car.
Yes. No, they don't want luck me.
You have been going.
What the job and luck me really do?
One left me to go away.
So what the job? What luck me really do?
That is not near keep you company.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
Well, night time you would have put the luck me outside and sleep in the wife.
Plenty of them get locked out.
Yeah.
And put out the car halfway.
The luck people say, oh God, which buyer touch me here? No, I don't know. Anyhow, go ahead, Radhika. I just want to make a joke.
Yeah, when you went home there as a new bride, it was a new family, right? New family. You had brother-in-law, sister-in-law, all of that. So you became like a little mother for all of them, or?
My mother and father not live.
Okay.
And she will take care. But we will assist with every little thing. My husband was a big son.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
really?
look after his brother and his sister.
And you had to help cook and clean.
All things.
Oh. Well, God bless him. You look so shiny too. I watching the camera there, how nice you look and sit back there. Wow.
So apart from catching the fish, and you used to sell the fish as well?
Yes, when I go sell. Yes, catch them, when I go. I lose it down market go sell them.
Okay.
And you used to plant little greens and things in the backyard?
Farming and
all of that. So apart, you guys had what, rice field? And you used to work in the rice field as well?
Yes, when I go plant rice, then I planted hand plant. Yes, let's go.
So you used to go when you were pregnant and all of that too?
No, I just stay home.
Oh.
But my husband had plow with bull and stuff. So I said,
Uh-huh.
No tractor and thing at the time.
man, and got
You work hard to take care of you and picking them.
yes, and you got your daddy anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's mine.
He take good care of you. Tell me, we can latch him now. He take care of
No,
you.
I will live nice.
Oh, you live nice. And that's a beautiful thing. What you want said, Radhika got your question there, but I want to ask you, what you want tell our nowadays girl picking now and buy, what you want say?
You can't make that with him.
You know with them. You can't make them there young. They
Nah.
No, but nowadays speak, from the time them see them boyfriend and girlfriend, gone,
I can't and I lang here and something I I feel stressed out.
Oh God.
So how much grandchildren you have now?
When I reckon one day who wants me,
No.
no.
You got great grand and thing?
And great grand too.
Great grand and great grand.
Mm-hmm.
So God bless you for see all of them, grands and all of that.
Me always like not follow like a script sometimes. Me I've got script. For throughout your life, and this is, I like to make joke, but then I got a serious side of it. What advice you got for people that we who growing up now? Like what advice you want to tell our young people? They must live good. When I be there, I be not care nothing. What you want to tell her?
You can talk to the dead, nobody not hear you.
They're not listening.
No.
Me believe that story where you said that for true.
Not true story, I tell you.
Them picking now and listening.
No,
now, no?
listen about their own thing. And I will talk.
You let them alone. You not pay attention, go and pick anything.
I pay attention, but I not tell you nothing to it.
It's such a story. You not do lash like a guy, no?
I not business with them. That the guy daddy, I know, man, look them.
Oh, Lord,
They talk so much.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You're the right one. You're the
And
smart one.
I'm not going in life.
Yeah. You smart. So you don't get to go to school and so.
You go a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They write my name and so. I know let answer.
Oh, okay. But you know what is that? What's good is that you live a long time, and you still can able to come on the radio and talk, and you're brave, and that's you are blessed no matter how you look at it. You are just a blessing on this earth. Radhika, do your thing.
Yes.
Do your thing.
So my pie was sponsored by his brother, and you guys came to USA. You came to Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't come at a young age. How old was you and Pie when you guys came to America?
Can remember.
Dad, how old was you? That was you were in your 70s and so. Yeah. You see what I'm getting at? They came as an older couple.
Right.
They came as an older couple, not as a young couple to struggle. I think they were. You were maybe probably early 70s. That was probably in the late 70s. Yes. And those struggles when you come at that age to make a life over here, it's a lot of struggles, I remember when my heart usually broke when I saw him pick up his lunch bag and he left in the snow and rain to go. He had a job as a security guard. He already had his good age, but he was doing all these sacrifices to be able to bring his children from Guyana to
like so many stories,
yeah. And it was the two of them alone. But together they conquered all the obstacles and they were successful in bringing their children and grandchildren from Guyana. They did a lot. I saw that, and you did babysitting.
I helped me too.
Wait, let me button that piece as you said. For those people who don't know Radhika, me here she had a good experience with both of you. Tell us who Radhika is really a little bit.
Radhika.
Come, put your mouth close on the mic.
How we meet together, I remember.
But
I know even Venezuela.
Yes.
Oh, we live in Venezuela with this girl. And this girl probably helped me out of Venezuela. This girl.
Yes, she helped you a lot.
Yes, and then before America, we meet up the girl again.
All right. So, me here she proper take care of you when I there.
Yes, she buy a house to me over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But me here she help you out here too, true?
Too much she help me come first. And she come visit me steady and me just go see she.
Uh-huh.
I agree with
Yes,
Al
I
because
have.
she just
Yeah.
brings sugar cake for me every time she comes.
Well, Shata, good story. But one thing we want to do. Oh, by the way, I want to say happy birthday to Vishwani. She is what 15 years old today. May
Oh,
God continue to bless you in all that you do in life. So again, happy birthday to you, Vishwani. And Aji, I want to play this special song for you. You know, I respect and I get a little emotional sometimes when I meet people who are humble, who are kind. And so this song that I'm going to play, it's for you especially. And
yeah.
it goes like this. Song for Your heart is one should never forget. You know, things you do, shine your won't regret. Your heart is love should never forget. The wrong thing to do, child, you won't regret. You'll come with the next question. I don't know too bad, right? Alright, yes, yeah. Many let you lose, eyes do not you from a friend. Many let you walk up late and put you to rest. Many let you crave to see you grow up in fancy. And many let you want to know what to really be. So use your conscience and sympathy. Cause the ocean, she and there for to be. Maka mako baju makulana. Jokala kasi ay kuhimana. You may be the one they call the mistake. You may have the money in a large quantity. You may have the friends in a high society. Don't be too proud to know whatever you may be. You may have been rich to comfort your soul. But your mother is the master key of his world. Your mother's love should never forget. You wrong things to do, child, you're prone to regret. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong thing to do, child, you're prone to regret. That's right. Welcome back to the Ken Ramp. Hear me. Sorry, that from our hearts with Radhika and Ken. We are a team. We want to make a difference. We bring, different stories with you guys. We could go and find celebrity to come, but tonight we decide to bring this Nani Aji, 80 years old, and she is telling a little bit our long time story in Guyana. And so, let me tell you, Mother's Day, I would like to bring you back again. And I'm going to bring a young mother, a little older mother, and so we could sit down and have a good gaff. And I want to tell you thank you so much for coming to us, for being so brave. Radhika, the mic is yours.
So I know when you came to the States, it was hard for you. You came from Florida, came to New York, different weather. You had to brave the weather here. Dad had some coughing and
Oh,
he had a
yes.
little bit of asthma.
Mhm.
It was hard for him at the time. Then you got ill for a while, right? You got sick for a while, and you guys really had a difficult time. But as they say, God doesn't come, He sends.
You send Radhika Olarte?
Yes.
And you were able to get so many friends and family who stepped up. You may not be rich in money, but you are rich in the love because you give everybody love. You give so many people love, and they reciprocate. And you are a woman so full of love. You are the one person I know whose heart is so full of love that it is impossible not to love and cherish you. Right? I want the viewers to know that not everyone is self-centered, and there are good Samaritans out there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about the people who stepped up to help you while you were in the hospital, while you were sick? There are a lot of good people in your life. Your children who are not here. I mean, I was here. I'm your daughter. I know that's
Oh,
special, but okay. All right. She doesn't want to call names, but there were a lot of people who
okay, all right, good. I
there were a
understand.
lot of people who
No, for me,
stepped up.
supposed to help and I help. So
It's all
if
right.
we can't go,
Vex with
it's
you.
really embarrassed.
Oh, you're smart. You're a smart old lady. You're smart, you see? She's smart. She,
You know, if you supposed to do it, then you don't do it. Somebody else come in and do it. You know, feel bad.
you're right. You're right. Yeah,
Exactly.
you're smart, you know. That me would have done the same thing. Someone never get call me tomorrow and say, "Me here wait back on the radio." Then."
Yes,
But that's good that you still have all your sense with you. At 80 years old, still taking care of Uncle. I am so sorry we don't have so much space to bring him on the radio.
We're gonna bring her a little bit so
Yeah.
he can say hi to
Yes,
his people,
yes,
right?
yes. Oh, you said nice, shy. Yeah, laugh, but you not talk. But when you home, you just talk here.
Be quiet, be quiet.
What the best
You know,
thing?
like me.
What the best thing he ever tell you make you feel like so special? Hear what you I did laugh the talk. Hear them.
Blush.
Guess what? You see them long time man, them no want to say love you and all them kind of business stuff.
You help me do work or something.
You help to work?
You help me wash your ears and stuff.
Oh really? That one good. That one good man. That one good. That one good. Bye.
So one time somebody asked me, Ken, do you have to do the dishes in the house?
I could do dish, but the good thing is you got a lot of ladies inside the house, so I don't need to do all of that. But I can do things. I am glad my mother taught me all these things.
But I be too alone. You just help me sometimes. Sweep at the house and stuff.
Oh, you can sweep too? Good.
The two of them have a lovely relationship.
Oh, yeah?
They,
Me here?
they go everywhere. As I said, they're like the Q and U. One
Me-
can't be without the other.
Me here you can make some good pera
Oh, yes.
and some good
Only
sugar
yesterday we
cake.
share the last.
Oh, how you not bring for me, man?
You know this guy will bring.
Oh God, well, what
And
you
then go.
Yeah.
All right, we can make one day now.
Yes, we can make.
But it's all right.
But we make that cow milk when you get cow milk, yeah.
Me go get comment. You got plenty. But let me ask you: you're born and grow in Guyana, and then you have America. Which part you like the best? You like Guyana or you like America?
Like I to say, you get money, he would there.
You get money here.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you smart. You see you smart. You will get money here, but you like Guyana lifestyle. All right.
We got my own house and stuff. We got everything. You know, like it.
Yeah, I know. I like Guyana too. I really love Guyana, but you know where you go to.
The money you watch it.
Yeah, the money you watch a little bit, no? Oh,
Well,
auntie,
they come and they
But-
work hard
but-
for it, so now
but-
you
yeah, but the story
you
is
enjoy
that
it.
the story is that when I've been there, I've been not care nothing with it too, you know.
And I care not, but you know, got picked in and now, so see what I'm gonna do. They want to take care of them, that in business. They want to throw them, that in business.
Yeah.
They don't live their life.
Right.
Nobody not listen to nobody.
Oh, what you gonna do?
You picking them and listen to me, we got me three, so.
Yeah.
I hear me.
Them hear you? All right, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
How is our time going?
We think we got. Let me see. We got 10 minutes more. And we have
Like
One.
Patak, he get. Oh yes, Pa, you this.
in distress. We got Radhika watching Radhika Jaikaran, Auntie very wise and smart. Bibi Sharif, yes, them enjoy life, my empire. God have mercy, I tell you. Bibi Yusuf, good evening to you. My sister, she get a good husband. That's true story. So looking back, Bagmati Sahadev, good evening. Looking back, life, you like the idea that a match wedding, or you prefer to just see somebody and you fall in love with them? Which one you like now? You don't know? You can that confusing.
Because when I see you in the madam, I don't match them, so I'm like a thing.
The only match you see the matchstick.
The matchstick.
You know, we go to train. Oh, we go to train. He go to train. My mother come in train.
Oh, really? You know how Karen someone pick you up?
Train.
Oh, that guy, that's style.
Must be this style. That's it. No, that's it.
Oh, really? Oh. So he come for you with the train and carry you back with you, or you go by yourself?
No, my father and I live back there.
Oh, your family come and pick you up and carry you back and carry your house there?
They take care of
the wedding day? The wedding day?
Yes, and I come one night and I come another day.
Oh, God.
So they take care and bring me to the train station.
You've been frightened though when you go leave left house to go till our next village?
You know, it's frightened, yes, you don't know where you go. Oh, we got it, especially when you're going to speed road and I see monkeys.
Oh, oh, Jesus.
You bush, you don't know where you go.
So you're glad, I'm so glad that you guys live to be this old age. You right?
Me myself.
You think old age is a blessing?
Yes, if you know to live and you live good and you work with 2 cents and put on a corner and you can eat, you don't have to beg nobody for nothing.
Right.
You cook and eat what you want and you sit on easy.
So you still like when you cook man in time and so you just ask them what you want to eat today, you just still ask them that, or you just cook what you want?
No, me cook what me got.
Oh, you cook what you got?
If you say you want this, I mean I get time when we go find it.
Oh God, you smart. You smart. You must have been proper fresh when you were the youngster. You must say, listen, man, I got this, I got you just fight them sometimes.
Sometimes yes, I will quarrel with not fight.
That love style, you know.
Who does Halip and who more?
You Halip. Now you.
You gotta tell her to me work soon and done.
Good. Them say bring back Auntie. Watch out, but somebody must bring you back. Bring back Auntie back for Mother's Day. Yes, she's smart. She's smart. But me glad. You know what? Uncle nice, our nice old man to be, because he sit down, but he little shy for come back. You know what I'm saying?
We can just come like wave and we.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what empowerment is too really about. We want to acknowledge women, but the good thing is that you know that he came with you. He's here with you today to support you, to come on the radio, and that we can talk a little bit. What has been your biggest blessing in life?
No.
Because you must get some blessing.
Me happy.
That's what matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
Me not stop. I get food. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, she's smart. Yeah, are you watching it? She's smart. She knows what to talk about. But right. You're smart. That's a good. Yeah. All right, I understand.
Yeah. So we were running out of time. I just want to say a couple more words.
Go ahead.
My thank you so much for coming. You're always there. You're always showing me in the way.
She never take care.
She take care of you.
Yes.
Oh.
Just bring things for me when I went on this gotten so. Yeah. So bring clothes, she'll bring food.
Oh.
People cook.
Oh.
Visit.
Yes. You're glad she gave a good co-host like me?
Yes.
You glad? You like that, right?
We want to co-host our putak.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You like? You think they got a sweet boat today on the radio?
So, you.
Yeah.
What you say?
You think me got a sweet talk for the radio?
Yes, that are nice. I not talk nice.
Good. Yes. Have you a good match, right, for the radio? Right. Yeah. Me here now. She got your husband a house, but me she a radio husband. Me a radio husband.
Radio husband, the mic husband.
Yes. Go
She
ahead.
like,
So-
since we know she do this thing all about, she
Yeah,
very
yeah.
that she may not go up places and so
Oh,
on.
God
But then
bless
we
you
know
too.
she.
Yeah, she's a big blessing, right?
Like this guy's in the same.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
thing. Oh. So everybody want to bring you back when a Mother's Day. So we got talk a little about Mother's Day, but sharpen up the mouth a little bit and see where you
Man,
can
I
talk.
don't see me ready. Where you come back more. The see another old lady late come.
You know, another one like a you.
All right, that she come and be
You know, Mother's Day, we could plan something nice with the big chair and
take
everybody
the video,
can.
right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we could do that, you know. So go ahead, Radhika, and say.
All right. My thanks again, as I was saying. That we want you to come and say hello a little bit. But what I want to say about the women again, going back to the women, you know, there's a saying that the happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. And if I know a couple who makes that statement true, it's you, my, and Pi. Pi, I would love for you to come and say hello to all the viewers. I don't know, can you come now and just say, you know, I am very happy to call you my Mai and Pi, and my heart melts every time you call me my daughter. So come, Dad, just say. So this is Dad, Mr. Jaikaran,
Oh, you start.
Ayo,
Yes.
all the way from Champagne, Burma. So you can see him?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yes,
Come
yeah.
over. Yeah. Yes, you want to say hello to anybody, Dad?
No, Dad, I mean, that me come over here and me happy that I see you. And you treat her with the best. It's been,
Oh, that's nice.
it's been know you treat her with the best. I
Oh,
mean, a shot and nothing when they see me.
oh,
One time come, I mean, sleep on the floor.
really?
Yes, and I come,
No, let's later, later.
and see me. Well, he say, wait, my father.
Here.
And she go,
Uh-huh.
and she
Come.
buy one big mattress and bring me together with me.
Oh, really?
Yes, on the floor, and I sleep.
Oh,
This year, some God, me that way. Some God, me.
yes, yes, I like that.
That
Alright.
be the best
Oh,
since here.
oh,
But people who do good, they receive good. God comes in different ways.
We
as
can't
I
don't
said.
forget she. Give me again.
oh.
All right, but today is
And
about
she-
Mai and
And
Pi.
she do have the business.
I hear should do your money because you're not afraid to take really.
No, she never do that. She never would do that.
Oh,
She prefer give me more.
oh.
I miss her.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
All
So
right.
yeah, what you passed.
Yeah, Chantel.
Oh, that's a very nice thing. Very nice, and I'm so glad I get Radhika as my co-host on the show here. So you got more question?
I don't have more questions. I just had like a. We have time. I just
We got
wanted a
3 minutes
closing.
more.
Yes. All right. So let me just say a few words.
Say a few
more.
words
Yes.
there.
My dear friends, I just Ken and I wanted to dedicate this segment to the unsung heroines, as I mentioned before, the sheroes, the women who worked in the sugar estates and were obliged in the industry to work through illness, even through pregnancy at the one time. This phenomenon still exists in rural Guyana because you still see sick and pregnant women working in the estates
Mm-hmm.
and in the wetland rice fields. You know, in the beginning, women had to leave their babies at the estate creche, which is like a I think it's well like a daycare at the estate, and some of them will have to carry their babies into the fields until like an older child was able to stay home and take care of that younger brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to 1950, children were not sent to school. Most were already employed by age 12. Girls got married around 13, 14, and this contributed to a large percentage of children not getting an education. My here, she went to school, but she didn't get a full education either. You know, women, especially many Indian women, were among the working poor people. They never attended school. They were working to maintain their families. They sent their children to school. However, these ladies were smart, as you can see here. They were financial managers without an education. And as I said, nobody could stretch a dollar like them. My sister Shanta used the word, she told me earlier today my mom could stretch a dollar like if it was $1,000. And I robbed her of that phrase earlier.
Yes, yes.
They were always developing ways to improve their economical position. They planted their backyard with greens, as you did. They raised chicken, they raised goats, they raised sheep, cows, they sold cow milk, they buy and sell produce, greens, and whatever. Some even opened little shops or stalls, and some helped their husband in their husband business, whether it was like a tailor shop or it was any kind of a grocery shop or something like that. And when I said smart, they were. Many of them did what we call throwing the box. Yeah. And a practice that I hear is still going on a
Yes,
long
yes.
time. Yeah. They throw box because they had to obtain money for their children marriage, or they had to pawn jewelry, or they wanted to afford their children education. And if you guys watch the movie Brown Sugar Too Bitter for Me,
Right.
you could see how many times Leela had to pawn her jewelry to send her son to school to take the exams, and
Yes.
even when one of the son had to come to America, right? Also, at those times, without birth control, the women had very, very large families, between 6 to 10 children, sometimes even more children. So they had to find ways to increase their income to support a larger family. It was not until the 1950s that Indian women were able to accept employment within the commercial industry. That's when Barclays Bank hired 3 Indian women to become tellers in the 1950s. Today, Ken and I, we salute these women, our very own heroines. My thank you for gracing this program and coming out to share your story with us. Everybody wants to see you back again. For now, I think it's a wrap. Ken, you're gonna say your goodbyes.
Yes. Guys, just bear with me 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Give me about 3 minutes, about 5 minutes more. I want to dedicate this birthday song, for Vishwani. Today is her 15th birthday, so again, happy birthday to you. Let's go, and then I want to say, give my closing at the end. Okay, let's go for this song. Hope we are ready. Oh wait, let's song. You get me nervous. It's your birthday, so everybody party in the air. It's your birthday, so everybody let's gather to cut the cake. Just to the life that celebrate. Happy birthday to you, another great year for you. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Party in the air. It's your birthday, so everybody let's gather to cut the cake. Just to the life that celebrate. Happy birthday to you, another great year for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We pray for health, strength, and positivity. All the blessings to you. We hope for long life and prosperity. All the blessings to you. We wish you greatness in everything you do. All the blessings to you. There is no one like you. We love
party, party in the air. It's your birthday, so let it party. Let's have a birthday cake. Just to your life, let's celebrate. Happy birthday to another great year for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Welcome back to the Ken Rampersad Show here on Island Zone Radio, and this is where I get to give the final say, and I love to give the final say because, as this month we're celebrating Women's Month, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much to our beautiful Shanta Flowers for gracing our studio today. I want to say thank you so much for all that you do for our community. God bless you, and guys, please support Shanta. And she is a pleasant soul. We want to get her rich so she will continue to give. And thank you for your flowers. Thank you for the gifts that you bring for us here today. You are a pleasant soul. I'm glad that I crossed path with you. To Radhika, I gotta tell you, I love you, my darling, and I'm so glad that I accept you as my co-host to run things. When I don't know, probably God, this is God's choice. This is his destiny that we cross path together. Um, and so we are having fun in this show. And I'm so glad that you bring Archie next to me. I say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for coming on the show. You bring out me, the crazy side of me a little bit too. But more importantly, that you have struggled a lot, like so many other women in their lifetime. And God bless you with a long life. And I can tell you, when I look at you as a nurse, you are blessed with health, strength, and got some good wisdom in you. When we see you, chat, I think, hey, Cara, that one good piece. I think you're smart, you're still witty, and God continue to bless you. To your other half, I want to say thank you very much, Aja, Nana, Pa, Aja, long time story. Thank you for coming. You have demonstrated, if you never treat this Aji nice, she never would have come here and laugh and make joke. But I admire you guys, and you guys are a true inspirational story for us young men to follow, to continue in you guys' footsteps. And I pray that God will continue to bless you guys and to always look out for you and for Aja. Thank you for being an inspiration. Who else? Everybody that's sitting down in the audience tonight. We got Shanta. Thank you very much. We got Peter Rampasad watching. We got Shanta Prasad watching. My mother-in-law watching too. And we got Asha watching. Thank you very much. We got a good audience. And so to all our viewers, I cannot tell you how grateful I am to have all of you to support us in this show. When Radhika and I started, it's not a perfect show, but with our love and our compassion, our empathy, we come with the best. And thank you for accepting us with all our flaws. I know Radhika wants to say something.
I just wanted to say that as all these older women, they didn't go to school. They're not school smart, but as you can see, they are very, very smart in their own way, very savvy in the way of life smart. So we can always learn from them. Never mind, we went to school, we did high school, we did college, but whatever they have in their head, it's something that we can learn from them as well. So thank you.
You're
And
smart.
Ken,
You're smart.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
smart.
Let's go with another
Such a
tune
thing.
to close off here.
Ni kami data mi yan, hindi kasi masarap na kayo.